maintenance is being done next door, so if I have to stop suddenly, I don't know if it's gonna end up over here or not. So if I have to stop suddenly, that's why. I can hear people talking.
Have you heard?
Of this revenge website? If you post someone's name on the website, they'll get revenge for you. It's a 100% guaranteed success rate and completely anonymous.
What?
Seriously? Give me the URL. I want to check it out now.
Nuh-uh.
Well, it's just a rumor, so I don't know the details. Why are you so desperate anyways? Revenge website. Wonder if it's a new ghost story. It's the Phantom Thieves. I'm sure anyone who's come to this game after the Persona 5 game will make that joke. For me, I started with 4 and then went to P3P. That was a real struggle for me to say. Are we finished? I finished with you, right?
Is that right?
Huh? You're not going today? Yeah. Sorry. We're done. Man, she's so cute. I had to go and ask her out. I said, hey, want to catch a movie or something? But she didn't even move except for breathing. She didn't even bother looking my way. My ego still hasn't recovered. I mean, that is kind of brutal. But if that's your opening line before you even like talk to someone, or like, I feel like the opening line should be, hi, I'm, say your name. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Or something like, you know, like basic contact. Don't walk up to someone and be like, hey, want to hang out? Like, hi, this is me. Who are you? You know? Maybe that's just me. Again, I'm the least qualified person to give any kind of romantic advice. Baby. Oh, I've been informed that I should probably go to like the ramen places and like stuff like that more often rather than studying at home when I study. Luckily for this game, it doesn't matter so much. Oh, hey there. All right, so there's Bebe. Hello. The other day when you invited me out, I've been thinking, if it's okay with you, would you like to let's walk home together. Oh, okay. Then I'll go get ready, because my #1 priority is to start social links.
Is this, really okay? Are you sure you don't mind or anything? I mean, I'm glad you're willing to, but...
I feel like asking if she's changed her mind may send the wrong vibes, but also like she should feel safe to be like, you know what? No, I'm not good with this yet. You know. Have you changed your mind?
No, I was just, this is all just so sudden. Oh, the school is almost out. Let's go.
We walked all the way to the dorm. Neither of us saying a word.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about what to say. I was
Oh, that's
trying
rough.
to come up with a topic you might be interested in, Senpai, but I couldn't think of anything.
I feel like Senpai does just work better there than her saying our name. That should have just been the actual line. Yeah, that said, not really. I get that social anxiety, but I'm one who, like, when in one-on-one situations can talk and will talk to other people a lot, and some people talk a lot, some people don't, you know, so like I do get that.
to a Todai dorm, right? Do you live here? My house is in the other direction.
I should have asked. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, which direction's you?
It's not your fault.
Which direction's your place, so I can walk you home rather than you walking me home?
I noticed we were going in the wrong direction. I should have spoken up. I know you took time out of your schedule just for me, so thank you very much for today.
No worries.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest. Create a persona of the Justice Arcana.
Well, please excuse me.
Hi, how are you today? Just one?
I'll have what he's after.
Coming right up. One house special.
I know this is a weird scene to say it in, but God, this
Don't you get
game's
sick of
pretty,
eating the
right?
Same thing all the time?
Shut up. You're the one always eating that protein shit.
Here you go. One house special. Be careful. It's hot.
I'm more worried about him wearing
So,
that jacket and
you
stuff
still
in the
have
middle
the
of summer.
Is that what this is about?
We've got 4 new members this year. Things have changed quite a bit since you left. We're more aggressive now.
Not interested.
Think about it, Shinji. Don't let your power go to waste.
My power ain't worth shit.
I know it was implied before, but I couldn't remember if they had already,
I made up my mind a long
but
time
or like
ago.
it's a little bit surprising that they already brought up that he has
To let the past
the
go.
potential,
What's done
as
is done.
Persona 3 likes to
Time
refer to
move
it.
on.
You should talk.
What?
Face it. You're no different than me.
You're not so different, you and I.
Hey, Shinji.
Except they're both good guys.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
There are 2 weeks until the next full moon. Let's train and build up our strength while we can. Oh, it's time for another boss fight? No wonder what wonder what we're gonna be up against this time. Not gonna lie, I'm getting kinda excited. With both Akihiko and Iori around, serious conversations are starting to sound like a joke. Speaking of Akihiko, has he returned yet? I guess not. Maybe he went for a quick bite somewhere? Alrighty, you want to do that. You're going to be gardening. You're urgently seeking workers. Oh, God. Suddenly, there's too much to do at night, and none of it's helpful. Alright, so I can remember that.
Nah.
I sure feel excited, but that doesn't mean I'm treating this like a game, you know? I just really want to take him down. Alright.
Hey,
About how that show ended last time, so I borrowed the next DVD. How about it? You want to watch more of the zombie show with me? I mean... No. There's other things I want to do.
This series
You
always
only
has
gave me
such
1
crazy
point of
plot
charm.
twists. When the main girl's best friend betrayed her, I was like, what? Being backstabbed by the one person you trusted most is just horrible. What would you do if that happened to you?
Okay, so I wish there was an option to forgive but don't forget, right? Like forgiveness is good, and sometimes that forgiveness can be from a distance, if necessary. But like, forgive and forget is a rough one, because if it's behavior that establishes a pattern, you need to see that they are making actual proper efforts to break that pattern before you quote unquote forget, right? So it's I don't know. I guess that's the closest to what I think, though. Though I am petty and I hold a grudge. I'm a little petty bitch. So it's whatever.
You're not bothered by anything, huh? But that's just something special about you. I find it quite difficult to think like that. It wasn't really a betrayal, but I was reminded of a time a girl I was close to suddenly started avoiding me. Oh shoot, it's starting! It's so fast-paced, we really need to pay attention.
What show is this referencing? I need to know.
No way! It's just gonna end like that? Ugh, it happens every time. But they're so good at leaving you hanging. I need to know how it ends. Let's watch more next time, okay?
All right.
It's getting pretty late. We better head back to our rooms.
Hey!
On the day I was just talking about not having the money or the books. Oh my god. So I think I've talked about it before, but like my recording sections are from night to day. So that last night I had just played, even though it's been 24 hours for you guys. So I probably shouldn't have brought it up. I try to be cognizant of that. It's why I don't refer back very often, even though I just went through stuff. Or I try not to, but... They did write about batting cages by the grocery store in the bathhouse. Yeah, I already knew about those, though. I could have done those by myself. I hate how much it rains this time of year.
Yes.
Speaking of rain, did you know that Teru Teru Bozu was originally female? According to one theory, it came from a Chinese paper doll of a girl, the Sao Ching Nang. I butchered that, and I apologize for anyone who heard that, really. When it came to Japan, it looked like a monk praying for sunny weather and became male. In the history of the world, it's not uncommon to twist people's genders for politics or religion. Now then, Voidkin, please look at this picture. Let's say this tarot card is based off of a woman named Joan. Now, do you know what this woman's position was? Wait, which Joan? Is this the anti-pope? Because it's not Joan of Arc, because she wasn't a pope. I'm gonna say a pope because I think there was an anti-pope named Joan. That's correct.
This is it.
Pope Joan was a significant figure from the medieval ages. You're quite the history buff. Joan, or Johanna, as the historians argue, was the Pope of Rome, even though women couldn't be priests. As such, she was a legendary figure, sometimes thought of an anti-church symbol. Yeah, because like the Catholic Church has had like a series of anti-popes that caused like kind of a cultural revolution within within the Catholic Church, where they so like not quite the same as Protestantism, because like they actually believe in like the core bits of it rather than like the you know what Martin Luther nailed to the door as arguments against that and how to pursue Christ in different ways. But like the anti-popes and stuff were like specifically within Catholicism revolutions. Which is why like some people, especially as like Pope Francis, even though, you know, there is still some stuff about him, like the fact that he is more accepting of gay people and telling people to be kinder to them and has some more progressive viewpoints. It's caused a lot of like specifically American you know, the way that, you know, Americans have twisted Christianity even more so than... That's a whole topic, and I'm not trying to preach to anyone. Pun intended. But there is actually a call from a lot of American Catholics who are extremely anti-LGBTQIA for an anti-pope to come from the United States to fight against, essentially fight against the Vatican in their view and their leadership of Catholicism. I don't know how that's going. I'm not involved in the church, but you know, that is a thing. You must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Also, anti is like I believe it's more in the Italian sense and not in the like opposite or combative, like opposite pope, you know? Not anti as an antimatter or anti like against something, to be clear. According to the legends, Joan was a cross-dressing girl brought from Athens to Rome. Raised throughout the city for her wisdom, she was eventually chosen as the pupil by Pope. However, when it was discovered... However, when it was discovered she was a woman, she was stoned to death. The incident was regarded as taboo by the church. As a result, Joan was stricken from history books. As long as they can do the job, it doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman. Sheesh, some people.
This is why I hate rainy season.
Yusuke, I can start Yusuke. It is raining, so it is a good day to... I've heard another thing is to go play billiards. I've heard that I should do that. Raining days seem like a waste of time to do anything else but study. Oh, that's interesting since it's pulsing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the diner.
Oh,
A new menu now that renovations are finished. Okay. Okay, Okay, so it is different. It's no longer just coffee, it's a surprise sandwich. Okay, cool. It sure does look good, but yeah, it probably actually tastes good too. You scarfed that down without any hesitation. I'm overwhelmed by your guts. Why'd they... What is the purpose of changing it? I wonder.
Nice. One ahead.
Wait, I didn't get a bonus because it was raining? What the fuck? Or maybe I did and they just set it to 1. Nope. An interview from some kid from school. Boy M tells all. Rampant abuse in the Kamoshida case. That's what it said. It's mostly about the physical punishment. You think this boy M is Mishima? Probably. Guess it might be him after all. I mean, that fan site thing's been a huge help too. It's probably fine to leave him be. He ain't doing us any harm. See you later.
That article. Just as I thought. The author is listed as Ichigo Oya. I see. This article
True.
might end up being useful for us. If the palace ruler sees it and his cognition of the Phantom Thieves changes, hey, we'd be missing out if we didn't use this to our advantage. If we have her paint us in a positive light.
So the explanation for it is actually pretty good. What it actually does is dumb as shit. So I won't be pursuing it.
You should go try and get her to write some more articles.
No one's told
about
me that it's
Phantom
changed,
Thieves.
so I'm just not bothering. Sojiro, EY, Cheerful Fortune Teller. We're gonna... I mean, we... right? Like, we got it. It's new. It's a new thing, and I don't know what it is. And I'm so excited, and I want to unwrap it. So, yeah, sorry. I need to get to the fortune teller because I want to do the fortune teller before I do anything else, but oh, hey, good evening. There's actually a prolific cafe right over here. I was hoping we could discuss things over some tea, but fortunately my television appearance has earned me the attention of a rather extreme fan base. As far as they're concerned, anyone in my company must meet their standards of intelligence and attractiveness. If not, well, they take it to social media and denouncing and harassing the people in question. I wouldn't wish that on you. It shouldn't be a problem. But you? I expect you'll pass muster easily. You know, that's interesting because, like, it's not him necessarily discriminating. It is, I mean, he is kind of discriminating, but, like, he's doing it out of, like, having to be in the public eye, you have to be of a certain level. And so to interact with them, you have to be on a certain level in order to not be harassed by other people. And taking that into account is an interesting aspect of fame. Thanks, the place is really popular. It should be open right now. Let's get going. I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you guys are ready to leave. The cake here is fairly popular. I've been wanting to try it myself. Got a sweet tooth, huh? I mean, I do too. Well, I don't hate sweets, but I'm not particularly partial to them. Fads tend to be fairly similar, so I'm more curious about its popularity than its taste. Oh, why don't we give it a try? It was delicious after all.
It was quite nice.
I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Hey, look, isn't that him? Oh, you mean the guy who's on TV these days? Who was he again? What's his name, Akechi-kun? You know, the next generation Detective Prince? Hey. I don't want to say anything about Akechi, but don't talk about the Detective Prince. Don't come for the throne. I know who my Detective Prince is, and that's all I'll say about it. Should we ask him for an autograph? It might be something worth bragging about. Uh-oh, looks like I've been spotted. I should have figured. Your life must be so hard. That feels sarcastic. I can shoo them away. I don't think that'd work out well. I have a public image to think about. Huh? Is someone important over there? Who is it? Is it a celebrity? Oh, this is kind of like what happened with Akihiko. And I think people have shown that this does happen in real life too, where like when some people recognize someone and make a deal about it, everyone else not wanting to miss out on that will jump in on that, even if they aren't actually famous or like are very niche famous. Other people will be like, oh, well, I don't know about this thing, but these other people are making a big deal out of it. So this person must be a big deal. So they lean into that. It's really interesting. Looks like I'm out of time. I wish I could relax a little longer though. We should go. Why the rush? Sorry, but I think it's best to leave. I'm only gonna cause problems if I stay. A shame I don't have glasses like you. Maybe I would be able to get out of the situation. How about we find out? Hey, what are you?
Hold on a moment.
You know, this is not where I expected that to go at all. And do I have a spare set? Oh, he's back. This time I'll get his autograph for... Hey, is that boy really a Kichikan? You know, now that I see him up close, I'm not sure. Maybe you were seeing things? I don't remember the show too well, but I'm pretty sure he didn't look like that. If he was the real thing, I could have bragged about meeting him. I can't believe you actually did that. I suppose I'd better learn to watch what I say around you. I should have taken a picture. Are you familiar with the legal right of a portrait? Or privacy, perhaps? Still, there's no knowing how things may go unless you give it a try, I'm doing so piss poor at this. I haven't got a single musical note. Unless this is one of those ones that level up every time you visit someone. But, like, ooh boy, I'm not doing well. I don't think. I think I've learned a valuable lesson. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Looks like our coffee's gone cold. Why don't we order new ones? Wait, I think that... But I could have bought the thing. And I don't think that ends the night. So I should have bought the fortune teller thing.
I'll see you later.
And just kept going with it. Hello, it's a shame our discussion was interrupted today. I was rather enjoying having a breather with you. You certainly surprised me today. I can't believe we got out of that with such a basic trick. It was an interesting experience, though. I definitely don't want to go through that ordeal ever again. I saw firsthand what happens when I'm too careless with my words around you. Wasn't it fun? You have a twisted concept of fun. So if you dress as me next time, I think I might agree. I could use a stunt double. I mean, that would be fun too, actually. You and I aren't terribly different in height. I'm sure my clothes would fit you. If we do this, it'll have to be carefully planned, of course. I'll be dictating everything from hairs to accessories. The actual, okay, like I'm just letting it soak in. The actual sexual tension, like, you know, I said this last time we hung out with him, but I think I get it, actually. I didn't get it in the first, but like, holy shit. They're gonna start dressing, like, it was a fun little joke, like, in the moment where I was like, okay, this is just funny, and you know, the Clark Kent of it all. But like, now he's like, yeah, we're gonna dress as each other and compare, and like, you know, you can wear my clothes, and it's like, oh, okay, like it's starting to get a little bit more like boyfriend. We proved it today. Most people can't see beyond the superficial. Whoops, I have an I have an early start tomorrow. It's not to excuse myself. See you soon.
Hey!
The rich quaked in fear as the poor rejoiced.
Wow!
Ishikawa Goemon was a thief without peer, so he was a hero of the common people, huh?
Hey!
Hmm? Oh, I didn't realize how long you'd been reading. How far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. At least I had a book this time. Instead of reading the Yansha Walker. Waste of a time. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that's an effective use of your time.
Oh, yes.
I hate how much it rains this time of year. Speaking of rain, did you know that the Teruteru Bozu was originally a female? According to one theory, it came from a Chinese paper doll of a girl, the Sao Qingnong. I think I said it differently than I did even last time. I'm so sorry. When it came to Japan, it looked like a monk praying for sunlight and became male. In the history of the people, it's not uncommon to twist people's genders or politics for religion. Now then, Voidkin, let's look at this picture.
Here's a question.
Joan is a high priestess in most tarot decks. Pope Joan. Different than Joan of Arc.
Oh, not bad.
Joan, or Johanna as some historians argue, was the Pope of Rome.
Nice going!
All right.
According to legends, praised throughout the city. However, when it was discovered, this incident was regarded a taboo. Calling card? Let's see. Makoto won't hang out with me. I'd have to start Yusuke. Yeah, might as well.
What's the matter?
You should send it out at once.
No.
I would agree, but it's not an easy task this time. Yeah, nobody actually knows him.
Yep.
There's so much there's so goddamn much I want to write on the calling card too.
No.
Now the question is, how do we deliver the calling card to him?
Yeah, we don't know where he lives.
Why not use the same method as before?
Ah, you're back.
So, what ended up happening with the calling card? Makoto took Ryuji with her. She specifically mentioned that he would be fine and we would have nothing to worry about. Let's leave it to them. Will Morgana allow me to study? I don't remember. No. But I believe on days before heists, you allow me to make tools. Yes?
I see. Okay. What are your thoughts? Okay. What are your thoughts? Okay. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. All right.
Well then.
So about the Midnight Channel last night. That had to be Rise Kujikawa. It even showed her face this time.
So now we know one more thing. The ones that the culprit's targeting are...
Broadcast on TV.
Exactly. So we can rule out the assumption that all the victims are connected to the incident with Ms. Yamano. As for Rise, I took a peek this morning and she was still at the shop. So I'm guessing that TV show thing doesn't appear on the Midnight Channel until after the person enters the TV.
Teddy said before that it might be the victim's own creation upon entering that world. I didn't understand it all at first, but now I feel it may be true.
I've been on a run recently where I thought, oh, yesterday is the day that she's gonna go missing and we're gonna go in, or then or not yesterday, but I knew we were nearing that time for a few days now, right? And I thought it would be today is what I mean to say, which is why I like really tried hard to get through the palaces in Persona 5 Royal and Persona 5. And now I think it's turning out that that's not going to be true, in which case I'm going to push it back a few days. Just for my own mental well-being. Those palaces kicked my ass, guys. Yesterday, and I thought I was just going to marathon all of them. But now that I'm not, I think I'm going to postpone saving Rise. Sorry about that, darling. Oh, that feels condescending. I didn't like that. Sorry about that, Rise. I feel gross saying what I said. I don't understand that at first, and now I feel it may be true.
The one that appears on
They're
TV
voice
is your
acting
other
this.
self. Maybe the victim's true feelings are shown unconsciously.
But we see them on the Midnight Channel before they disappear. You know, when it's still really fuzzy and you can't tell who it is. How do you explain that part?
Yeah, it always happens before the person disappears, like an advance notice.
Or like a ransom note. But who are they announcing it to, and for what?
I don't know, ask the killer. There's a bunch of stuff I still don't understand.
Is it possible that we see those images for the same reason?
Huh? What do you mean?
If the Midnight Channel shows the victim's true feelings, maybe it does the same for the culprit. Maybe what we're seeing is the culprit's intentions.
Well, it's a possibility. The killer can throw people into the TV after all, which means they must have the same power that we do.
So, when the killer thinks, I'm gonna attack someone now, that's what we see on TV?
I don't know about that.
Well, if we're gonna go that far with it, we might as well say that's the basis for that entire world.
So what I really like about this, and like what I really like about Persona 4, as a whole, in this mystery aspect, is that they're not afraid to just like throw out like these suggestions and even talk through it, like stuff that you may be thinking about, and like offer alternative ideas. Which, you know, might be red herrings, might be not. They might be wrong. We've been wrong in the past. Not trying to spoil anything, but like they're willing to like throw out these other ideas where you're like, oh, that makes sense how you got to that conclusion, and they chase that to its farthest possible like extension, or like talk through it like this. It really does make it feel like they're solving a mystery together, as opposed to like, oh, you know, how do we do this? Rather than like making it you Sherlock, you know what I mean? It really makes it feel like a group effort,
like it's some kind of mix.
And like it's actual people trying to figure this shit out.
It's everyone's minds.
I think so too.
As always, nothing makes sense.
Yeah, it's everybody from what they saw on TV wanting to see this other side of them, and it's part of their preconceptions on there.
Hey, Kanji-kun, you still with us? You haven't said a word yet. You weren't sleeping, were you?
Of course not. I was, lost in thought.
I wish I knew what that world's all about. Teddy's explanations have so many maybes in them that I don't understand the first thing about it.
Why would the culprit throw people inside the TV in the first place?
They must know by now that people die when they're in there long enough. There's no doubt it's attempted murder. So the TV's a good way to do that, because the police can never prove anything about the crime.
Murder, huh? So the killer's got a grudge against certain people? Well, I know there's a shitload of people who've got my number. How about you, Yukiko?
That face was very funny.
Anyone hate you so bad they'd get rid of you forever?
No.
Yukiko? There's always a slight chance, and you just don't realize it.
I mean, that's upsetting to bring up to a friend, but also her attitude of just saying no like that, both very Yukiko, but also is potentially why there might be someone like that where
But
she
if we're
doesn't
trying
realize
to
it.
Think of a common grudge someone would have against all the victims. Well, I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is we have another shot at getting ahead of the
Because
killer.
like people could be
We can leave
pissed
the
at her
motive
for
aside
the
for
way
now.
that she shoots people down, and if they gain that power and they're really fucked up or whatever, they're like, oh, how dare she reject me or whatever, and could go after her. But like then it doesn't track for Kanji, you know, it doesn't track for the singer, it doesn't
Once we
track
catch 'em,
for
we'll make 'em
well, it
talk.
might track for Saki, but like
The
you
only
know what I
thing we
mean.
can be sure of now is that Rise is in danger.
Wait, we get to do another stakeout?
Hell yeah! This time we'll catch him in the act.
Staking out a pop idol's place is probably not the best idea.
We gotta go with donuts and milk.
You said it. There's no better meal than that for a man on a stakeout.
Donuts and milk? Milk's gonna... I mean...
Oh,
okay.
throw in some disposable diapers.
For what? They don't even sell those here.
We have them at Juness.
Oh, too much information.
Why is it too much information that they sell disposable diapers there? Too much information to know that they might be wearing them, sure.
You guys finished yet? Let's hurry up and get going.
Huh? What brings you here?
Oh, well, I'm doing legwork. What did I do to deserve babysitting detail? I mean, it's nothing major. It's not like Dojima-san ordered me here. So, what are you kids up to? Buying snacks?
We were just about to head over to the tofu shop to see Rise-chan.
Oh, I see. Hey, I'm on my way there too.
Oh, then why don't we go there together? Come on, he's a detective on active duty. Not a bad guy to have around.
Not the most reliable detective, to be fair. Rise is tending the shop.
Don't stop. The culprit might get suspicious.
But we walked past her like 1,000 times already.
Come on out, you bastard. We're ready for you.
Did they let him know what they're there for?
Who's there?
Hey, he's running away!
Get back here! Stop running, damn it!
Don't come near me!
Shut up! What kind of idiot would listen to...
I'll do it, you know. What are you gonna do if I get run over?
What?
No! If the suspect gets injured, the police will be held responsible. They'll get really angry and...
I'll do it, I swear! So get out of here and stop chasing me!
Hey, what should we do?
Well, we can't tackle him from in front. That'll push him into the cars and take us with them. We can't get behind him. Hey, Yosuke, what should we do?
Don't pass the buck, man!
Come on, let's just take him down.
All right, on my mark. Look, over there! A Martian!
Oh! How dare you assault an ordinary citizen like...
Shut the hell up, murderer! We're taking your punk ass in.
What? Time out! What do you mean, murderer?
It's no use playing dumb!
Wait a second! I just really like Rosette, so I wanted to take a peek in her room!
I mean, that's not where you say just. Or really, I guess you do technically say just there. Because that's horrible and awful and fuck you and you should still be arrested. But also, it's just predatory behavior. It's not murder. Like, it's not just, not to minimalize, but just in comparison to murder serial killer. I guess, does it count as just in that case? Like, I just really like Reset? I don't know. I don't know if that counts or not.
Look, see? All I've got on me is a bunch of cameras.
Yep, you're the culprit, all right. No two ways about it. All right, I'll take it from here. We'll hear your story down at the station.
You would say that,
I waited to use
that
that
he's
line.
the culprit. Because you're just trying to get out of work, right?
Please.
You're
let
like,
me go.
okay, we got it. We can
I
stop
didn't
working
do
all this
anything
overtime, right?
wrong. I know for a fact it's not a crime in this country to take secret pictures.
I'm
Hey,
pretty sure it
don't you
is.
understand what's happening here? You're under suspicion of murder. Come with me. We'll talk about this later. Wow, that went better than I thought. What a coup. I gotta thank you guys for all your help. Well done.
Like, obviously it's not him, but
Sure.
just from how storytelling happens.
But you really should stop getting involved with this stuff. It's dangerous. I know Dojima-san was worried sick. Come on, let's go.
Is it really over?
The rest is up to the cops.
Looks like the killer was a pervert, just like we thought. Wait, does that mean the case is closed? Seriously? Awesome!
Hey, we should let Risa know the good news.
Oh, hello. Would you like some tofu?
Oh, hello.
Oh, did you come to see Rise? She seems to have gone out, unfortunately.
Huh? But wasn't she just here?
She does that sometimes. She'll just wander out without a word. You must forgive her. She's quite worn out in many ways.
She left without saying anything?
I mean, they did
Come
just
on, you
say,
worry too much. She must have just stepped out.
okay, so I know we're all hyper suspicious and he should be too. But like, if she's saying that's a pattern of behavior, it would do to not immediately assume, especially if she was just there.
I mean, we caught the guy.
What are you talking about?
We'll discuss it later. If you'll excuse me, I've got to take this guy in for questioning. Man, I can't wait to see the look on Dojima-san's face.
She left without saying anything? Could that mean...
Shouldn't we look for her? She can't have gone far.
Yeah, I agree.
Her grandma's just there watching us be like, we need to go stalk her.
I can't find her anywhere. What about you guys?
None of the neighbors have seen her.
Maybe we're just not looking in the right places. But where could she have gone?
Damn it, this can't be good. I hope I'm wrong.
Well, we did everything we can. No use griping about it. The weatherman says it's gonna rain tonight. So let's just keep our fingers crossed and tune in.
You should make certain to watch the Midnight Channel tonight.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Oh, I won a prize sticker. Someone appeared. It's an extremely vivid image.
Maru Q, push Rosette. Good evening, I'm Rise Kuchikawa. This spring, one young girl levels up to become a high
That was a really shitty shot. And I'm not even talking about like the sexual perversion of a minor or whatever. Like, that's bad, doesn't need to be stated. But like, the way it was shot was bad.
So today, I'm gonna celebrate by pushing the limits of standards and practices. Does everybody know what time it is? Showtime! Show what, huh? Everything. How embarrassing! Is this too hot for TV? Well, if a thing is worth doing, it's worth doing all the way. I'm gonna bear it all for you. Stay tuned.
There's definitely Rise that you saw. I'm choking.
Did you see Rosette on TV? Is she serious about bearing it all?
Hey, focus, man. That's not what you should be. Like, focus, man. Calm down.
You're right. I'm starting to get the hang of this. Her shadow self is probably doing whatever it wants again. But, man, we couldn't prevent the kidnapping this time either. Even when we knew who the target would be.
I mean, we knew who the target would be last time, too.
The detective from this afternoon was no help at all. I guess we'll have to do everything ourselves. Anyways, see you tomorrow.
You decided to go to bed early.
Huh? How the heck did I...
Good evening. Are you surprised? Truth be told, we all visit this world every night.
Honestly, I prefer I like this the new art style for Reload for a lot of these characters, but like I have a nostalgia for the old ones, and there are things that I've talked about the differences and how they're both very good, but for him in particular, this art style suits him so much better.
Who the hell are you? Didn't Mommy teach you any manners? You haven't introduced yourself. Take a look. Name, address, age, etc. This is you, right? Where did you get this? Somebody's got a grudge against you, and they asked us to get revenge. Revenge? What kind of bullshit is this? Who put you up to this? Can't tell ya. We're professionals. Professionals? Oh shit. You mean the rumors on the net are true?
May we get this over with now?
Hey, wait, I haven't done... Why me? What did I do?
That is not our concern. Your notion of right and wrong is irrelevant. My client's wishes are all that matter. People hear what they choose to hear and believe what they want to believe.
No! Stay away! Get away from me!
You squeal most magnificently. Such raw emotion.
He's not dead.
Doesn't matter. We've held up our end of the bargain. Besides, tomorrow this will just seem like some random crime.
If there's nothing else, I'm feeling rather tired.
You overhear a conversation. Have you heard of this Revenge Request website? Revenge Request? What's that? You can write a person's name you want to get revenge on, and bam, mission accomplished. They say it's guaranteed successful and completely anonymous. Seriously, give me that URL, quick. Well, it's just a rumor. I mean, I don't know the details. Why are you so desperate? I'm not thinking about revenge at all. Yeah, that's a sus conversation. Oh, what a coincidence. Are you coming to club today? Haven't decided yet. Well, if you don't have anything better to do, you should come. It'll be fun. Let's try and make it through the rest of our classes. See you later. The other day you asked me out. If it's okay with you, would you like to, let's walk home together? Is it really okay? I mean, I'm glad you're willing to, but, just relax. Yeah, I'm not very good at talking to boys. There are a lot of guys in the student council, so I should work on that. Oh, school's out. Let's go. In front of the dorm. You came this far without any conversation. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about what to say. I was trying to come up with a topic you might be interested in, but I couldn't think of anything. This is where you live? That dorm, right? My house is in the other direction. How rude of me not to ask. Don't apologize, please. It's my fault. I knew we were going in the wrong direction, but I didn't say anything. Thank you very much, for making time for me. Well, excuse me. Meanwhile, Iwatodai Strip Mall, Hagakure.
Hi, how are you today? Just one?
A customer that came in sat next to a certain young man.
What he's having.
Huh? Coming right up. One house special!
How can you eat the same thing all the time without getting sick of it?
Shut up. You always eat that protein shit.
Here you go, one house special. Be careful, it's hot.
Yow! He wasn't kidding. You still haven't made up your mind?
Is that what this is about?
We've got 4 new members. Things have changed quite a bit since you left. We're more aggressive now.
I'm not interested.
Think about it, Shinji. Don't let your power go to waste.
My power ain't worth shit.
Shinji!
I made up my mind a long time ago. I ain't going back.
You have to let the past go. What's done is done. It's time you moved on.
You should talk.
What?
Face it. You're no different than me.
Hey!
Welcome back.
We have 2 weeks until the moon is full again. Try to increase your strength as much as possible before then. 2 weeks, huh? I wonder what it'll look like this time. I have to admit, the suspense is killing me. Starting to sound like Akihiko. Just remember, this is not a joke. That reminds me, why is he not back yet? He's probably eating or something. Well, there must be some handsome young man who will drive the housewives wild. Right here. Where? I don't see anyone. For heaven's sake. Smooth is what I have to be, not whatever the fuck I am now.
Did I...
Good evening.
You overhear a conversation. You heard of this revenge request website? Yeah, it's the same one. Back, Sean. Wait, I'm back. Oh, good. The suspension really wasn't that long then, huh? I really shouldn't be talking to you. Welcome back. Thank you. That makes my day. I was planning to go to the committee today. I might cause you trouble, but it's my job. I'll see you. Sorry, but my future girlfriend is available. Sorry, Junpei. Mac-chan, long time no see. Or not. I'm not suspended anymore. The school committee is meeting today. I'm going to attend. Yes, absolutely. Good. Gekkoukan High, library. After Sayori's suspension ended, you resumed your duties as a library committee member with her. There are students using the library, but few of them line up at Sayori's section of the counter. Sayori hangs her head low. I don't know which one's the right one. Come on, stay strong. Mac-chan. Okay. You shouldn't be talking to me. If someone sees you, they'll get the wrong idea, like we were both called to the faculty office together. I don't want to get you involved. I don't mind that at all. You should, though. And I'm glad to hear you say it. I might be transferred to another school. Do you want to be transferred? My parents said I'm an ungrateful child and a shame to my family. They're gonna send me to a private school far away. That's fine with me, but I don't really like that I'm gonna be separated from you. I don't want to be separated from you either. I need to start packing. Still, I don't really have much luggage to take along. Whenever I come back from overseas, my room would be empty, just like it is now. I don't need anything. I wish you could find the people who've been fighting with her and go and fuck them up.
Hi, how are you today? Just one?
Oh, it's you, Mac. Are you free at the moment? If so, I can teach you a valuable life lesson. I'm used to being accosted by people, but recently I had an interesting encounter. As a young man, not much older than you, guess what he said? He said, "Thank you." Did you hear wrong? I was just as surprised as you, so I asked him to repeat himself. I love that, like, you call him on it and he's like, I know, right? Like, what's wrong with this man? But sure enough, that's exactly what he said. I was shocked someone would actually thank me for selling fake products. But then he told me he quit his part-time job and was going to study to become a public prosecutor. He wants to punish businessmen like me for bending the rules. He said as an example of a negative role model. As if. That's so funny. This is me worrying too much, but what if? Just what if? What if he does become a public prosecutor and puts me behind bars? I don't know if this is the kind of thing that puts you behind bars and more the kind of thing that, like, you end up having to pay money for. But if you're rich enough, it's probably not an issue. Like you'll lose money and you'll be pissed off about it, but it won't actually affect anything. That's the kind of level this is at, if I'm understanding correctly. Then I wouldn't be able to give you advice anymore. It seems like him giving advice is more important to him than selling us or selling
getting caught for what he's doing. I want the shareholders to know about this. Apparently, kids these days aren't as naive as we thought.